Zachary Taylor, 12th President of the United States, 1784 to 1850, 1849, and 1850. Zachary Taylor was the 12th President of the United States, serving from March 1849 till his death in July 1850. So Zachary Taylor, he does look like a fighter because he has a sword right there, of course. But anyway, we're going to go to his timeline. And find out what happened during his lifetime. So, in late 1784, he was born in Montebello, Virginia, I think. Then in 1806, he had joined the army. Then 4 years later, he was married. He married Margaret. Then when it's the War of 1812, he'd lead the troops in the War of 1812. Then in 1837, Taylor defeats the Seminole Indians at Lake Okeechobee. I don't know how to say. Then in 1847, Taylor defeats a large Mexican army during the Mexican-American War. Yeah, I did the Mexican-American War. Of how did they fight over Texas? Then in 1848, he's elected president. Then the next year he becomes president, and he fights the spread of slavery. Then finally in 1850, he died in D.C. Mr. Fillmore, his vice president, became the president. So yeah, he was in office for only a year, because since in Independence Day he caught a stomach ache because he died of a stomach flu. He died of a stomach flu 5 days later after the Independence Day of the United States. Well, luckily he became senior before he died, so that was good for him. That was lucky for him to become senior before he dies. He just turned 65 in late 1849, just before he dies. And now we're gonna look at the card. Nickname: Old Rough and Ready. Serving in office for only 16 months, of course. The vice president was Millard Fillmore. Yeah, party and state. His party was Whig, of course. And the state which he was in the most was Louisiana. So, and his occupations were farmer and soldier. Of course, he had no formal education. Yeah, his spouse is Margaret Taylor. Well, that's all I have to say about Mr. Fillmore. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next video.